welcome to This Day. It is Thursday. It is August 1st. Can you believe it? I don't know where the days are going. It's going fast at this rate. I think I need to start ordering my pies for Thanksgiving over at Polly's, but maybe won't. Let's jump in the gun just a little bit. For today on the show, let's just talk about that as we're here. We're going to be welcoming New Beginnings. We're going to talk about New Beginnings with Thrive. Cindy Whitney, she's going to be talking about that and a lot more about what Thrive has going on, so stay tuned for that. And then Broadway Music Lovers Club, they're here. Kate Barkley and Alyssa Kaplan Center. They're going to be talking about their cruise is coming up and some other things they have going on behind the curtain over there, the Broadway Music Lovers Club. So stay with us for that as well. For right now, we want to talk about rain gutters. They're going to start cleaning them on August 5th. That's going to be on Monday. Are they going to be starting right at your house on August 5th? I don't know. I don't know where you live, but you do, and you can find out that schedule by going to the website. Go ahead and go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/news. Click on maintenance, and you will see the full schedule of the days they're going to be in all the neighborhoods and all the manors for the village as the rain gutter cleaning process goes on through August and into, I think, September as well. So big schedule there, so make sure you find out when they'll be coming to your neighborhood. Let's take a look outside, and we have some partly cloudy skies this morning if you're watching our 9 a.m. show. That is going to clear out to mostly sunny skies pretty soon here. High of 84, and that's really where the fun ends. For the rest of the week and into the weekend and next week, we got hot temperatures, very hot. We're going to hit 90 tomorrow, and on top of that, there's going to be some humidity from monsoonal moisture out in the desert area. They might actually get some storms and thunderstorms out there, but we're just going to end up probably with humidity from that. But 90 degrees on Friday and just a little bit cooler, but not by much, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So really warm temperatures, and that humidity is going to make it feel even warmer for us. Hey, let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. Beautiful photo here from Lori Maloa over in Kirkland Harbor in Scotland. And these are some lobster traps. Lori, thank you very much for sending pictures of this, but you didn't come back with any lobster for us, so I'm not saying I'm upset, I'm just disappointed, you know. Love the picture, would love some lobster. No, great picture, thanks for sending it in. Sunrise this morning was 6:03. Sunset tonight is going to be 7:50 p.m. If you'd like to send us a picture of lobster traps or anything from other vacations you've taken, local pictures right around here, pets, places, whatever it might be, email us. LagunaWoodsVillageTV@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our sunrise sunset segment. Okay, we got a couple meetings to tell you about. Then when we come back, we'll be talking about New Beginnings with Thrive.
At Motion Drip, we believe in proactive wellness. Our IV therapy is designed to give you the well-being you deserve. With increased vitamin absorption directly into your bloodstream, it will replenish your body with hydration and nutrients to support your body's functions, increase energy levels, slow signs of aging, improve muscle recovery, and boost stamina. We are located right outside of Gate 8 on Moulton Parkway. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your appointment today, as we will be your proactive partner in wellness.
Welcome to Envision Eye Centers, conveniently located next to Laguna Woods. We offer cutting-edge technology that meets unsurpassed service.
You and your eyes are my priority. We will treat you with the utmost care and compassion.
Some might offer local exams, but they'll send you on a trek for surgery. Skip the unnecessary travel.
You can be confident that we will deliver the best outcome for your eyes.
Schedule your consultation today and see the world clearly. Call us or visit our website. No inconvenience, just expert care.
Go beyond better hearing with artificial intelligence. At Advanced Ear Care, we've taken regular hearing care to a new level with artificial intelligence performance. This provides smarter, clearer balance of sound. Artificial intelligence identifies background noises and reduces them so you can hear the soft-spoken speech clearly. Don't be afraid of this technology. It works automatically. Put them on and hear better all day in all situations. Hear the conversations clearly with family, friends, and caregivers. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
You know, Maxine, I'm worried about Jennifer.
Why?
Well, it seems like ever since she moved here, she's just been stuck.
Stuck?
I mean, I think all she does is sit in her house and watch TV.
What if you offer to go with her to something?
It doesn't work. We like different things.
Well, how about if you find out what her favorite activities are and offer to go with her to one of those activities.
I'll give it a try.
Before we get to our first talks, again, I did want to mention that we have winners of the Arts Festival giveaway tickets. We're going to announce those later in the program and give you an opportunity to win some tickets as well, so stay tuned for that later on in the program. But right now, we're going to turn to Cindy Whitney from Thrive and want to welcome you to the program.
Thank you so much, Michael.
So tell me a little bit about Thrive. For folks who don't know it, it's not really a club. It's not really a thing where you're meetings and you're having these things, but it's really about kind of like community. And it's about getting the entirety of the community to live their best life. Is that a good way to describe it?
It's an excellent way to describe it because it's very organic. And you know, it started out as just a way to capture some images of people who were having a good day, doing something fun, and they would be interviewed and that would be posted. But then, you know, the quantum leap, you know, the big thing was the iPhone. And
yes.
Scott Marvel went out one day. This was, you know, he was an early adopter, so he went out, captured people in an image and then a video, would sit on a bench nearby, edit it, and post it on Facebook. And that was like, you know, 2001: A Space Odyssey. You know, it's like, it opened up.
Throw the thing up in the air.
It did. It absolutely did that. So it changed everything as to how we could report these things and how we could capture things. And you know, and it's had its ups and downs because we've gone through difficult times too. You know, we went through, you know, a pandemic and a recession, and you know, what were some of those things to help people recover, you know, stay composed and hopeful and all of that stuff. So, yeah.
You guys team up with Memorial Care a lot for your events, and one of the recent ones was the Memorial Care Ice Cream Social
That's
that
our
you guys
favorite.
just had. That's the big one you guys do.
That's our
every
favorite.
year.
Yeah, although it's a close second with the charcuterie now. You know, we got and let's see. Then there's the harvest with we have little mini pies. No, this has happened within the last 2 years. Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center came over and said, "Hey, you know, we'd like to, you know, have a greater presence in the community. How can we help?"
And you guys are a natural fit for that.
It worked out that way.
Yeah.
It really did, you know. And they bring professionals with them. They've talked about nutrition and emergency room services, also you know, fall prevention. And this latest one was about heat. You know, what to do if you are overheated, or what is heat stroke? How do you help someone? And then they also covered stroke. So they bring in a lot of professionals to help us understand a little bit more about it. Yeah.
And there's a lot of it about prevention. And I know it's awareness and how to make sure your stuff, you see that, what to do, but it's a lot about like, hey, here's how we can avoid that as best as possible, like being active, being in community, those kinds of things.
Oh, sure. The fall prevention one was all about that. You know, just being aware of different things. And, you know, they could be just around your house or just minding, you know, where it is you're walking, being familiar with the, you know, anything, because falls happen so easily. And so you want to be taking care of that. Yeah, mindfulness. Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
And in the essence of Thrive, it's also having that community, which means you're getting out of the house, which means you are moving and you're being active. And so is that one of the things that Thrive just does by its very nature, is it get people moving and get people more active and get people healthier in part of their mission?
It is. And, you know, I talk a little bit about new beginnings.
Right.
Everything since the day we were born was a new beginning. But that's good because our brain is accumulating all of that knowledge about how to handle new beginnings. Because some new beginnings are, you know, positive and constructive, and some are devastating. And so our brain helps us, and our brain likes new beginnings because it gets a chance to, you know, go in, and we have a plasticity to our brain.
Right.
And so when we have new beginnings, it's like, oh, this is great. I have problems to solve, and I know how to do this. So the brain is very excited about new beginnings, and so.
And do you have that philosophy of you take problems, but you turn them into opportunities, and then, you know, possibilities, that kind of thing? So instead of just dwelling on the problem, but like, how can we emerge from that?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. That, and, you know, we also stress, you know, gratitude, joy, love, play. Play is so important. A lot of times people think because they're adults they have to be serious. And we know that's not true.
No, I don't take that advice ever.
No, neither do I. No, there's great benefit in, play with other people. It can be a board game, it can be bridge, we know that. It can be pickleball, it can be lots of different things that you can interact with people. And again, new beginnings because you're learning new things. I went to line dance because everybody said it was fun, and I went in there and I thought, oh good, someone's going to teach me the steps. They didn't. They just turned on the music and everybody danced, and I said, this is awful and wonderful at the same time because I don't know how to do this, but it's exciting. So yeah, all of that stuff is very, very healthy for our brains.
You got to jump in there and
jump in
build
there.
the plane while it's flying.
And
Let's go.
I came back again and again and again and just did it every week. Yeah, so it's always do those things. We have so many things like that here that we can start and try and,
Yeah, and that's the thing about this community also is there's 200 plus something clubs, so many activities. You'd be hard pressed not to find something that you can connect with.
Oh, sure. It may be tangential to something that you already do, with cards or board games or something, or it could be wildly different, and it's because somebody else said they liked it. And you can go with a friend, you can go by yourself, because I've never gone to it, and I go to a lot of things, that somebody didn't greet me and say, hey, come on in, welcome, every single time. I mean, that's pretty spectacular.
And that's part of that thrive, right? When you feel welcome, you feel part of the community, you look forward to that event. You enjoy that community. You think about it when you go home instead of having that maybe sedentary life that you were living. Hey, I got out there and I felt welcomed.
Yes, and I have nothing against sitting down every once in a while, reading a good book, staying in the house.
Me neither.
Right, and especially when it's hot. It kind of feels good in the middle of the day to sit inside. Catch up on some show you've been watching or streaming, but go back out. Mix up the day, have those interactions with people, but quiet time to yourself. Why not? Reflection is good. So there's lots of different ways we can thrive.
Right, and there's also an important thing in terms of maybe some real serious loss. Someone loses a spouse, loved one, those kinds of things.
Exactly.
There's a time to mourn and go through that too, and be in that and think about that instead of trying to divert yourself. But there's also, like we said, opportunities to emerge from that and have those new beginnings. Okay, this is no longer a part of my life. What can I do now?
Yes. How can I reach out to other people and have them not fill the loss, but to be there to help me get through this, and we're all doing that for so many people. Also, I've had a friend who had an accident. She broke her hip, and she was a very active person, and she put her whole self into recovery, and she's back out playing pickleball.
There you go. There's that thrive
in her
philosophy.
80s. Yes. So yeah, that's thriving. In the moment, you never know what's going to happen to you.
How important is your brain health and good mental attitude towards your perspectives?
Well, I mean, your brain has all of those life experiences in it. When I say all these new beginnings, first day of school and first job and this and that, all of those things are in your brain. And when you confront your brain with an obstacle, it says, we got this. We've done something similar to this before. Let's see how we can, go through the archives here and come up with a solution for you. Yeah, your brains are our good friends.
Now, sometimes people are in a negative space. Maybe advice is like fake it till you make it. Just tell yourself you're going to, can you convince your brain to get into a more positive place?
Absolutely you can. I mean, yes, you can. You have to want to.
Right.
And you have to find the positivity in that. And sometimes you might need the help of somebody else. Sometimes those things are difficult to do alone because maybe that's how you got into that frame of mind in the first place. So reach out to somebody who can help you, who is positive, or an experience. I have people walking past my house all day long. I could go out there and engage with any one of these people, and I often do, and say, oh, I want to pet that dog, and run out. And so there's things that,
Right, that opportunity just to say hello to someone, just that one kind of interaction can really change a direction for your day.
I watched a butterfly for 4 minutes last week, fluttering around my bougainvillea. I had no idea why this butterfly was so interested in that, but I was interested in him doing that.
Yeah, but the thing is that you're outside, you're doing that, and it's like you discover those little moments. Like that was kind of cool.
cool. Oh, it was very cool. I mean, I'm still thinking about it. I thought, what was he doing there? But it was just beautiful. It's like he seemed very determined to find something. I have no idea what it was. But it was but nature. And I'm just saying, nature is a wonderful thing, and we're certainly surrounded by nature.
Well, Cindy Whitney, you were giving some good points today about how we can thrive in the community, and we're looking forward to your next event. I'm sure you have something coming down the line.
We've got the Harvest event with Memorial Care. It's going to be in October.
Okay.
Mini pies.
October, it's right around the corner. It's already August, so
I
you
know.
can start putting it on your calendar.
I know.
We'll have you back to talk about that more when it gets closer
Okay,
to
Michael.
it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy. We appreciate it. And when we come back, the Broadway Music Lovers Club and a cruise they have coming up. Stay with us.
For over 25 years, we have worked hard to make Brilliant Smile the premier dental office in Laguna Woods. We take the extra time to understand our patients' special needs and always perform the highest quality dental work at affordable prices in a relaxing and friendly environment. There is no need to refer our patients to anybody else. We perform everything from cleaning all the way to the implant and sinus surgeries all under one roof. Stop in or call and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
What would it feel like to hear better? Many people are trapped in the isolation of poor hearing and don't realize it. Even people that are wearing other hearing aids. They only know the way they hear, not how much better they could be hearing. We've taken patients that were hearing 24% of conversations and improved them to 92%. A life-changing difference. Put on these hearing aids and hear better, automatically. No buttons to push or technology to fear. Artificial intelligence and these products do all the work. Don't settle for less. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Tickets are on sale now at the Pack for the California Club's entertainment event, Kenny Cetera's Chicago Experience, a tribute to the band Chicago. Saturday, August 3rd, 7:30 p.m. at the Pack. Kenny and his 7-piece band with a 3-horn section will produce the true sound of the original Chicago band. The evening will highlight all the best of Chicago with songs like 25 or 6 to 4, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, and If You Leave Me Now, and more. You don't want to miss this one.
Time for show tunes, and the Broadway Music Lovers Club knows exactly how to do that. They're leading the charge, and we welcome back to the program Kate Barclay and Alyssa Kaplan-Center. Thank you guys for joining us once again.
Thank you for having us again.
So tell folks what the Broadway Music Lovers Club, I know you're a newish club, so what are you guys all about? It seems to say it in your name.
Kind of says it in our name, but we're, lovers of all things Broadway. Mm-hmm. So a lot of history, some examples, people coming in to sing, people who are going to come in and talk. Mm-hmm. We have an upcoming someone speaking. Mm-hmm. Should I tell them who?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
This is the big debut.
I know, this is the big debut. So a friend of mine worked for 10 years with Hal Prince.
Okay.
Hal Prince produced pretty much from West Side Story up until just a little past Merrily We Roll Along, every show on Broadway. I mean, he was just
okay.
pretty amazing. So he's going to be talking about the 10 years and answering questions. So that's really neat. And that's our next meeting after this one. And this meeting, we're doing a sing-along.
A Broadway music lovers
Yes.
sing-along.
Now
We're
we're
actually
talking.
going to be exploring 5 Broadway shows. So one of them is going to be Fiddler on the Roof, which many of you know is the story set in a Russian village back in the early 1900s. And it's the story about Tevye, who is the father, a milkman. He's got 5 daughters. And it explores the and it explores the journey about, you know, the relationships that the girls get involved with and what happens during the World War II period. And we're going to be also doing some sing-alongs to Sound of Music, you know, which is a really heartfelt story based on the story of the Von Trapp family, and those singers who were really well known, and you know how Julie Andrews became their governess, and I'll leave it at that.
Yes. And then we're also doing Anything Goes, which is Cole Porter, and it's really a madcap kind of musical.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you know, people disguised, you know, stowaways, gangsters, all of that kind of stuff, and a lot of singing sailors. And then we're also going to do South Pacific, that is based in World War II.
More singing sailors.
More singing, exactly. I was going to say that.
And women that want to wash them out of their hair.
Right. And so that's great. And that one was really special because it started to pinpoint racism and prejudice. And so they really, you know, attacked important issues in their musicals. And then the final one is The King and I.
Okay.
We all know The King and I, a governess coming to educate the king's children. And this one is lots of children, a couple of lovers, an unconventional love between the king and the governess, and no singing sailors.
You can't have it all.
Just me playing piano, Kate singing, and everybody joining in with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what next meeting is, which is coming up.
August 6th, yeah.
Give us a date. Yeah, August 6th. And where do you guys meet?
August 6th, 1 p.m. at Clubhouse number 3, dining room number 2. And this month, listen up, it's 1 p.m. So we really hope a lot of people can make it. And just along the lines there, we're going to be announcing something very important. We are going to be running a Broadway music lovers cruise to Alaska.
I knew that was coming.
In August of 2025.
Okay.
We're going to jump on
To
this.
wait a year?
Well, you know why? Because Seth Rudetsky, who's a very famous Broadway musician, is actually running this cruise. And what happens there is there's classes, there's Broadway music, you know, performers, cabarets, but who aren't in any shows. They come on the cruise at that time. It's going to be a lot of fun. The rates are great. So come to the meeting and find out more about it. And we're going to probably have a flyer and maybe a QR code in next month's show so that people who can't make the meeting can join in with us.
Yeah, and let us know. Join the list.
Join the list.
Yeah.
Now, you guys had some big turnout already for your club. It's been met with a lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm. We had a huge turnout for the first one. And then the second one, we were competing with the president and his speech and the 85 to 90 degree weather and the Chicago Club. So we had a lot of stuff working so that people were not sure where to go.
Pulling them in all different directions.
Right, but now we're on Tuesdays.
Okay.
So it's a better time. It's in the afternoon, works much better for everybody.
And how do you guys feel like this is kind of starting to shake out for you in terms of like, are you hitting your groove in terms of what the folks want from the club and where you want to take the club as well?
Absolutely, because in our first meeting, Kate created a wonderful question. In our first meeting,
You've only had 2 meetings.
Anyway, so we created this wonderful question and answer sheet. What do you want? So one of the things was that they wanted to have a sing-along. And that's wonderful because, you know, I got the scores of music and been practicing and we'll sing along with everybody.
I typed up all the lyrics.
Exactly.
You know, because you think you know it, but...
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
When I've been singing that way for years. Oops.
Making up the words.
Yeah. And also, like, we're so excited because this brings so much joy to people, whether you've gone to a Broadway show in New York or not. We're bringing it to them. And then the intrigue. And this Broadway cruise is going to be great. We're also thinking about doing a cruise, but also a trip to New York maybe in the future to see Broadway shows. So, and people are developing beautiful friendships. And I overheard a conversation, somebody was talking about, oh yeah, let's go to Seagrisham to see that. Or, so we're instigating this fire and this love for Broadway, which a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And there is a vibrant community of not here, not Broadway, but right here, at the Seagrisham Center for the Arts, SCC. I mean, there's so many great South Coast Rep. There's so many great theaters and folks on here that you guys
the
can
Barclay.
The Barclay, another one right next to us, and so really some great opportunities locally to go see some great Broadway tours as they come through.
And also, I'm a season ticket holder for Broadway series at Seagrisham, and what's really nice too is that I can come back and talk about it. And we have great social time. There's always, coffee and water and cookies provided, and we've got a beautiful table with all the sponsors, the people that gave us money to start our club. So, we're all supporting each other. And by the way, Mark McCready, our travel agent that we're working with, he's going to be at the August 6th meeting.
Ooh.
So if anybody has any questions, they can actually ask him directly.
That's super helpful too.
Yeah,
because
he's great.
For folks who've never done it before, like you've never done a cruise or never done anything like that, it's important to figure out how does this all work.
Yeah, and he's really knowledgeable. He's been all over the world. He's a wonderful travel agent.
And it's also, he was telling us, it's not some huge 5,000 to 10,000 people ship. It's a smaller ship, new but smaller. About, what was it,
2,700.
2,700.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Which still seems like a lot to me, but the size of the ships now.
Some of them are crazy. One ship had like a double ship once, and I was like, whoa, what's going on there? But you know what? Because of the focus, yes, people are going to want to get off and do the Alaskan tours, but there's going to be workshops all day and singing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, besides eating and besides the performers, because he has performers from Broadway on it with the cruise, and then he also does master classes and he does chorus stuff and things like that. So it really keeps everybody involved, and you can or you don't have to involve yourself in anything on the cruise.
Right, just go and enjoy. You don't have to sing.
Exactly.
You don't have to perform, just have fun.
Oh, and also we have a question and answer period where we give away prizes. And a woman won a beautiful mug the last time, and we've got little notebooks. So it's just really a beautiful way for people to come
some more
together.
buttons for folks. Maybe
yes.
Broadway music lovers, Broadway.
Oh boy. Well, Kate and Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us. Broadway Music Lovers Club sounds like it's going to be a great hit, and you guys are well on your way to having some big numbers in your club.
Thanks so much.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll look forward to the next event. All right, before we go, I want to give away some tickets. We have some winners from the week, and I want to announce them. We have Louisa Sue and Patricia Smith-Bailey are winners of the last time that we had the giveaway, and we want to give away a couple more tickets right now. So here's what you do, folks. You go to your email and you put in the subject line tickets and email us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com, and we will send you some tickets. You actually come here and pick them up, 3rd floor Village Television and the Community Center, and we will do that for you. And the tickets are for the Festival of the Arts Fine Art Show. That's running through August 30th, so you can save your money on these. 2 VIP passes to go see the show. Tomorrow on the program, Library Puzzlers and Sports Corner. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. For all of us here at This Day, we hope you make this one a great one.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
Hi, I'm John Bowser-Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha Na Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.